All right, guys. All right. Thanks for joining in. So we're going to be taking a look here at some of the things that have come up. Some people are saying that Gran Turismo has a bit of false advertisement in their product description on the official PSN store. So we're going to go jump on it. And this is on PS5. It might look a little bit different on PS4. If it does, definitely let me know in the comments. I would love to know what the differences are. But there really shouldn't be any differences. So we're gonna look to the product description right here. And this for this edition, it includes the PS4, PS5 game. Since it's digital, it's not a big surprise. Um, Experience the complete real driving simulator, 25 years in the making. I have no problems with that. But this second one, it's where some people have started saying, well, you know what? It's false advertisement. And, what the legality of it is beyond my own scope and the scope of this channel. And it might be beyond the scope of a lot of people viewing. But, we can definitely relate and see what it is that they're trying to say and what is not. So this line over here, get behind the wheel of over 400 cars from day one. That's quite a bold statement. Um, Now, I do agree that there's over 400 cars in the game. I don't think anybody can disagree with that, and they will definitely add some more cars to the game. But getting behind the wheel of over 400 cars from day one is not currently possible in this game. There's no way you're getting access to 400 cars in day one. You first of all, you couldn't afford it. I mean, you could afford it with microtransactions, yes, of course, but uh, yeah, 400 cars, getting behind the wheel, 400 cars from day one, it does not seem likely. So if somebody were to say, hey, gets excited about Gran Turismo 7, knows the car list, they're excited to try out any of those cars. And right now, there's certain cars you can't even afford unless you've paid real money or unless you've played the game nonstop since release. Maybe you could buy one of those 18 million dollar cars, 18 million credit cars. But yeah, you're definitely not gonna get access to 400 cars from day one, which is the first line, well, the second line of the description. If you go on with each classic motor, bleeding edge, supercar creative, and unparalleled detail, that's fine. Navigate over 90 track routes in dynamic weather conditions. So that for me was like, okay, you know what? Are there really 90 track routes? There is. There's actually 96. I counted them, not counting, the dynamic and the time of days. There are 96. I might be off by maybe one or two. I don't know. It might be exactly 96, but I did count them, and there's no problem with that. Um, but here on to the next line, next little paragraph. With the reintroduction of legendary GT simulation mode, you can buy, tune, race, and sell your cars. Oh, emphasis on sell. Sell your way through a solo campaign as you unlock new cars and challenges. Now that's another problem here. If any of you guys have tried selling any of your cars, well, you have come to a realization that you cannot. You cannot sell your cars for credits in this game. You can, of course, discard them. You can get rid of them, but you're not getting any money. You cannot sell upgrades either. There are no refunds when it comes to the GT world, and possibly when it comes to PlayStation World, if anybody's heard this horror stories of people trying to get refunds from PlayStation, well, yeah, good luck. There's you can't. So that is a bit of a thing here. You can't sell your cars, you can't sell your upgrades. The only way you're gonna buy and tune and race new cars is to either win them. There are some prize cars, or to just make more money and buy some more cars. Uh, and as we progress here, and if you love going head to head with others, hone your skills and compete in GT Sport mode. We see an asterisk here, and the asterisk down here requires internet connection and PS Plus membership. PS Plus is subject to blah 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 blah. Um, that's all. That's all great. But you know, it says you require internet and PlayStation Plus to go into sport mode, but it doesn't say anything about needing internet connection to actually play the single player campaign. Of course, they could have put an asterisk up in there somewhere, but they did not. And so, where does it say that you need an online connection? Because it doesn't say it here. I've read it a few times, and maybe I missed it. And if I did, well, I am incredibly sorry. And let me know again in the comments. But it does not say you need an online connection to play the single player game. Funny enough, you need a single player connection to play couch two player. You need a two player. You need connection to play the two player race in split screen. Uh, there's some, you do have some access to Gran Turismo 7 if you're offline, but as the recent server outage proved, there's not a whole lot you can do. That most of the game is closed out. So, and it doesn't say you need a internet connection here to play single player. If we look at the other stuff here, you know, PS Plus required for online play. That's great. Yeah, we know that. Supports to 20 players, yes. In-game purchases optional. Well, that's debatable. Online play optional is where it goes into it, and you can see again, it doesn't say that you need an online always online connection here. Uh, to play this game, your system may need to be updated. Those games play on PS5. Some might be option. Online features require an account. You can download and play this content on main PS5. When I play PS5, you log in. I'm reading this kind of like just blah 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 blah. It does not say you need an online only, an always online connection in any of this, and being able to get behind the wheel 400 cars from day one is not a possibility. And neither does it say it needs to, like, it's just kind of weird how it omits all of these things and says things you can do, and you know you can't do those things. So it's quite interesting. You can discard your cars, but forget about selling them. Um, it's just it's not possible. So thank you guys for coming to my description TED talk here. But let me know what you think. Do you think, and obviously we're not legal experts, but do you think it's false advertisement? And do you think that it's omitting some important details, particularly when it comes to needing to be online? And of course, we know what it's like, but there's a lot of people that are very excited to play Gran Turismo 7 and didn't know these things, which, you know, in this day and age, how do you not know these things? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But what we're getting at is the description not descriptive enough? Is the description deceptive? Is it false advertisement? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.